Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, bringing you my fifth and final episode of my bear market strategy mini-series. I have been doing this, and if you was a patron of mine, you saw this. Try and find it. You saw this series. Where is it? Here we go. Through my Patreon account, and you was able, or your Patreon account, you was able to see these series early, prepare you in advance for the bear market that is to come. No one knows when it is, but I believe it's really, really soon. And I'm going to give you this fifth and final video that can really set you up for greatness on your journey and take you somewhere where most people aren't talking about, like most YouTubers. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Before I dive into this, I need to let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on this market, so please do your further research before you invest your money. I got Altcoin market cap. Why? Because I want you to have a good look. Seriously, take a good look at what we see right now in the top 10, 20 charts. We've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, and the reason I'm showing you this is because it's going to look very different in a bear market. I think that I really believe that we're going to see in the top 15 to 20 coins many stable coins. You're going to have your BUSDs, your Tethers, your USDCs. There's a lot of stable coins, and they're going to shift up into the market relatively fast. Why? Because people are going to be taking profits. And back in 2017, in the last hype cycle, we didn't have these stable coins. I think we might have had Tether just sort of come out, I don't know, but we didn't have many stable coins, which meant people were taking profits into Bitcoin or Ethereum. And obviously if it fell down, you'd lose value because, the price comes down with it. Thus, Tether being such a popular coin, right? And it wouldn't surprise me. Seriously, guys, take it into consideration. It would not surprise me if we see Tether, and I know it sounds crazy, if we see Tether become the number one coin. or another stable. And it sounds crazy, I know. It really does sound crazy. But I believe there's going to be so much buy power in this whole month coming. And I believe so many people are going to be taking profits. They may not want to put it in Ethereum. They may not want to put it into Bitcoin. Once all the pump and dump has happened, pump, euphoric stage, take profits, they're going to look for stable coins. If they don't throw it all into Tether, then obviously they're going to separate it into different stable coins. And again, go through one of my other things, because I'm pretty sure I discussed which sort of stable coin you should use for taking profits. It's in a bear market strategy video. These coins are going to go up there, and it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of them overtake, the third and second position. Maybe the first. Time's going to tell. So that's a good insight as to what I think is going to happen. What do you think? Drop your comments, let me know. Another thing I really want to discuss. Bloody alarm. Telling me to claim my stake. Anyway, sometimes you've got to do it because I'm out and I forget, and you've got to rush back. Another thing that I really want you to focus on is cryptocurrency value. And you're thinking, what do you mean cryptocurrency value? Well, believe it or not, you might be able to buy crypto a lot cheaper today, right now, this second, at the time of recording this video, cheaper than in the bear market, even at the lowest of the bear market. You're thinking, what? You're chatting rubbish, man. How? Because prices are going to fall. You're thinking you can buy it cheaper. But please understand this. And I've grabbed up Ethereum for a very perfect example. Look what happened back in 2017. And I have to show you like this, because then hopefully it can guide you on your journey, and you might decide to buy some now of whatever coin it is you want to get instead of waiting for the bear market. Back in 2017, and I'm going to bring this back, just before the pump, you was able to buy, way before then, we're talking 2017, you was able to buy Ethereum anywhere from, what it's saying here, £8, £9, £7. What's the lowest? Forget, that's 2016. Keep it from 2017, just before the pump. Around £8. £8, £9. You was able to buy Ethereum for £8. When it had this massive rally up, it pumped like crazy, right? And then when it came down into the bear market, the lowest of the low that you was able to buy Ethereum was around £70. That's the lowest I've seen it here. Hold on, let me see if I can find it again. You can see it, £70, £70.81. That's almost nine times more that you would have paid had you got it during the prime. What I'm saying is you'd never ever be able to buy Ethereum for £8 again. Why do I say this? Because, you know, and here's a fine example. You watch my channel, you know, I've recently bought Constellation DAG, and I'll grab it up just to show you as a fine example. Now, I don't know what DAG is going to hit. No one can promise you what prices these are going to hit. We can, you know, make our, we can do some analysis and make our own predictions as to where we think the price is going to go. If for some crazy reason DAG goes to, I mean, what's the highest it's been? Let's just check. Okay, its highest ever, you know, this was back in May, whenever, or August, was 32 pence. If for some reason, because I believe this is going to hit £1, maybe more. Let's say this does, I don't know, $8 billion market cap, 6 to 8 billion. You're looking at double the price. You're looking at a 20x from now, right? And I just want to show you this as an example because it can go there, okay? It really can go there. Let's say this market cap does a 20x from the price, the market cap size that it is today, $7.3 billion market cap. Okay, and the price, and you know, keep it real, I want to take this price here and show you what a 20x on the price looks like, and then you'll understand why, again, I considered buying it at 14 pence, almost 15 pence, instead of waiting for the bear market to come, right? And this is what you got to really consider when it comes to your strategy here. Times that by 20, the price would be £2.96. Now, everybody believes, what many people believe, the biggest crypto YouTubers, they'll all say the same thing, even me, that you may see a lot of these coins lose up to 90% of its value. Please let that sink in. Really pay attention. These coins, after the bear, you know, straight up, it can lose up to 90% of its value. If this coin right here pumped to £2.96, and then it lost 90% of its value. Watch this. And the way to do it is you times it by 90%. Look, 90%. You know, it would lose £2.66 worth, meaning that it went up to £2.96. £2.66 just fell off at its lowest of the low, the bottom of 90%, straight down drop. And what you can do is you can take £2.96, take away £2.66, because I want to give you what price are we looking at. So £2.96 take away £2.66. Let's do that. £2.96 take away £2.66. I would be looking, you know, at the bare minimum now, 90% bang, just crashed. Disgusting red bloodbath market. I would be looking at a 30 pence price for DAG, Constellation DAG. It says 0.3, but you know, it's 0.30, 30 pence price. So, and when I think of it like that, it's still costing me more in the future, 2022, 2023, 2024, whenever this bear market crash is, this massive 90% crash, it's going to cost me more because I can get it for half the price, 15 pence. And I'm just giving that as an example. And that's just based on DAG going to a, you know, 7 billion market cap. What if it goes to more? What if DAG goes to 14 billion? That's double that. Times that by 2. The lowest price I'll be able to buy DAG for is 60 pence. And that's what I want you to really do. Really take into considerations. And I'm going to, you know, bring a couple of coins up just now just to show you my verdict here and to really help you understand why, you know, buying now compared to buying it in a bear market. If Harmony goes to, let's say, £3, because it can do it, guys. Let's say Harmony does, you know, go to £1, £3. If Harmony goes to £3 and then it crashes in the bear market, it crashes down to 90%, it loses 90% of its value, times it by 90%, you know, £2.70 comes off. You're stuck with a 30 pence price for Harmony, which essentially right now you're still buying it cheaper. If Harmony goes up to £3 and it crashes down to 90%, 30 pence, oh, that's 30 quid, 0.30, 30 pence, oh, you're looking at at the time of recording this video, you're buying it 9 pence cheaper because it's 21 pence right now. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I think that you seriously need to take this strategy into consideration. Look at the coins you're looking to invest in, whatever it is. Cardano, I'm just saying, look into it. Many people believe Cardano can go to £10, $10, $15, whatever it is, £5. I'll try to keep it real, you know, a conservative. Trying to get it. Just keep you silent there. Where's Cardano? I'm just typing a conservative price, one that's not going to be too over dramatic, one that's realistic. I'll call it £5. I don't mind. And in some instances, you might actually get it cheaper, right? So here's an example. If ADA goes to £5, again, people are calling 10. Actually, what is $10? Because a lot of people have been calling $10. I want to give a conservative price, one that's not over the top, like $50, $150. People are calling a $10 price for ADA. Let me just get this up. I'll keep it real because a lot of people are calling this. Why isn't it? There we go. £7.26. Well, $10, £7.26. Even $10. Look, if you do $10. If it loses 90% of its value, times it by a point, I'm doing it in dollars now, so it's going to mix me up a bit. You're still looking at a 90-cent price. Now, in that sense, it could, for Cardano, it could be worth the wait. Now, why am I saying this again? Because it shows, there's still some coins that are undervalued, or coins that you could get right now that could have a nice insane pump and get it much cheaper than what you may pay in the cycles, in the next cycle to come. We can take Solana for an example. Solana's had an insane run, and I know a lot of people love Solana. Sitting at £149 right now. Can this pump higher? What are you guys expecting it to go to? It could go higher. I have to look at the charts to decide how much higher it can go. It's got 44 billion market cap. If this doubles the market cap, 88 billion, 89 billion, you're looking at a £300 price for Solana. Let's just do that, because it could do that. It really could do that. Go to a £300 price. Just saying, if it does, times that by 90% of the value. When it loses 90%, if it crashes 90%, I don't know, I'm just saying if it does, you'd be looking at a, 270 quid would come off. You'd be looking at a £30 price for Solana, which means, you get it, you do actually get it a lot cheaper than the price you're seeing now. So in this sense, it could be worth waiting. So initially, you want to look further down the line, because the last two coins that I did, Cardano and Solana, are high up in the charts. If we come to something more lower, something like, I don't know, I'm just trying to grab the 100th coin, Celsius, okay? Because I want to show you a few coins to show you some, realistic figures and what kind of percentages we can see with random coins. And I might do this as another thing, like on the, because you guys might find this interesting and want to see it with your coin. How high can it go? What kind of crash will we see at night? I might do this. If you're interested, drop some comments, let me know. But I'll make this the last one. This could go... where are we now? So it's a 700 million market cap. It's got just over £500 million in supply. Most coins with $1 billion hit 16 quid. This could go to 16 quid. It could go higher. I don't know. But if it went to 16 quid, on an average, I'm just saying 16 quid, what would we see? Again, that's my speculation just from looking at some data that I see here, right? If Celsius goes to £16, times it by a 90% crash, the value that you lose, you will lose £14.40 of it. You'll have £1. You're talking a £1.60 price, and if you look at the price of what it is now, it's £3.17. So in that sense, you would get it half the price cheaper, just over half the price cheaper, should it have a 90% crash. But again, just pay attention, really focus on it, because some of these coins may not go that low. Some may not crash that low. Some may not. Because again, you're never going to buy Ethereum at £9, £8. I'd look for 6 quid. I'm just saying, you're never going to buy it that cheap again. People would love to buy it that cheap. We never saw it go that low again. Matter of fact, the lowest it went was 70 quid since then. And I sat there and watched. I was buying that 70 quid, but I was changing it into XRP and whatnot. If I'd known, if I'd known, obviously I would have held it, right? So yeah, really, take that into consideration when you invest in coins. I think you're going to find many coins that you invest in that you can probably get them at a good price now, rather than waiting for it to pump, go insanely high, and then try buying at the lows of the crash. I need to check my phone, because there was a few things I wanted to talk about this. So I spoke about spoke about the market, how it's going to look in the charts, talked about stable coins, 90% of the value breaking down the highs and blah blah blah. Sometimes you have to do this, yeah, that's pretty much it. To be honest, that's pretty much it. It is going to look different, and obviously you're going to have a load of new coins as time, because what I experienced in the cycle when, you know, the crash came, there was loads of new coins coming up. And when I think about it now, because back then we were talking about these different projects to what you're hearing today. We was talking about what's that? One Chain? Is it One Chain? One Chain. It was a bit like V Chain. Yeah, we were talking about One Chain. We were talking about Elastos, you know, Neo. These were the popular coins back then. The V Chains, which is still popular. These are the coins we were talking about. Shiba didn't exist. So I think in the bear market, we're going to see a ton of new coins come up. And just be prepared for it. Be prepared for how high these coins go now. Work out if you think the value is going to be cheaper. If Decentraland, look, just looking again, Decentraland goes to a £10 price. I don't know if it does. And then 90% of its value, you can get it for £1. So, you know, or $1.38 in the equivalent. So I'm just looking at that. I'm trying to consider what prices are these going to be when I buy back in. But obviously, I'm going to keep you up to date anyway, because I've got this chart here, window of opportunity for altcoins. You know, we're on our way up here. Look, guys, I think we're going to reach up here somewhere. This is the window of opportunity for taking profits. Down here is going to be the window of opportunity for buying. So yeah, keep an eye on this. If you're new to my channel, you haven't seen this before, become a subscriber so you don't miss this, because this is a fantastic window of opportunity, and I'm constantly showing my patrons as well this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, just short and sweet. If it was helpful to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe. If you want to become a patron, I've got 7 tiers, take your pick. Now's the best time. New month, fresh start. Prices are pumping, looking great. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. I ain't cutting it raw, fresh, and a guy like Tesco's. Don't get caught up in the euphoria. Stay focused. Know when to take profits. If you don't have a strategy, I'm going to help you guide you on your journey. You can see when I'm taking profits, and then you can decide if you want to as well. If you want to do that, grab my exclusive VIP partner tier. Let me open it up, because this one tells you when I buy, when I sell, when I stake. You will see the posts. Click that one. If you want that a little bit more, go for my CEO partner tier. Why? This gives you my super alerts. You can see exactly what I do way before I buy, way before I sell, way before I do anything. I write it in there. Talk to people about it way before I do it. Talk to you about it if you're in there. And great stuff. We're talking about great stuff, guys. So make sure you check it out. They're making... These guys are pumping coins and making crazy gains, you know. Well, they're not pumping. They're in coins that are pumping. They're making great gains. So check it out. See what they're doing. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.